Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are living in a surveillance society, and it's just going to get worse as time goes on. As this new world order approaches us, we're going to see more surveillance systems being set up, more cameras, more taking away of our rights, our freedoms, our liberties, and so on. But this is what I want to let people understand. The real thing that they're going to go after is for them to have a total surveillance society. They need to know absolutely every single thing about us, which they already do. For those of you that use credit cards, debit cards, and so on, you're leaving a breadcrumb trail. Like each thing that you buy, each product that you buy, it's all registered in the computer that's connected to databases that they're creating profiles and secret databases on each and every single one of us. They're already doing that. Even people with cell phones are being tracked and monitored, and their own cell phones are spying on them. They know all your whereabouts, they record all your steps that you take, and so on. But I want to get into this. The real thing, which they're going to do all of this stuff with the surveillance cameras. Just expect to see more as we go towards this ushering in of the New World Order. But what they're gonna do is they're gonna come after us. They're gonna come after our biometrics. Because you cannot have a surveillance society in a free society. So they're gonna come after our biometrics, people. Okay? This is what I've been warning people about for months now. Biometrics is the three measurements of the body. They're going to analyze your hand, digital handprints, digital fingerprints. They're going to analyze it, and it's going to be into the computer. And then you're going to put these things on your eyes. It's going to take a picture of your eyes, and then your eyes are in the computer as well. And then they're going to take a digital photograph of your face. So now you're in the system. They have you. And that's what they're talking about. That is going to be our ability of buying and selling, will be all linked in to our biometrics. If you guys want to know more about it, you guys can just go listen to my other videos. There's one video I did many videos on the topic because I want to get this message across and let people understand what is really going on. The name of the video is called Your Body is Your ID. Okay? You guys can go type in my name, C.H. McDonald, and then type in Your Body is Your ID. Because think about it. They want to eliminate all credit cards, debit cards, you name it. And they want everybody to be carrying around smart cards. That's what they're going to be doing soon. Everybody is going to be carrying around a smart card. But that's what they want. Surveil us. Because they actually said in their own documents that the real purpose for this biometric system is global. It's a global biometric ID card that they want everybody to have. They said the real purpose for it is for control, scanning, linking, and surveilling its own people. So once you're in the biometric, once you're in the computer, you're there for life. You can run, but you can't hide, no matter what, because they have you in there. So this is what they want. They want to know every single thing about us. And because on the card that you're going to have, it's going to be linked in with a fingerprint or an iris scan. So when you go to a bank or wherever you go, you're going to put it in the machine, and it's going to read your fingerprint on the card. And I don't even think that you're going to need to put a pin in, because they said your number is going to, when you put your biometric ID card into the bank, I don't even think you're going to have to put in a PIN number, because your finger is going to become a number. So when you put it in, when you put your card into the bank machine, it reads your fingerprint, and then you put your finger onto the machine under the red light where it scans your finger, and it reads the fingerprint, and it matches with the fingerprint that is on the card, and it verifies that they match. They all come together. And it says access. You are accepted, and it gives you the cash that you want or whatever. So this is what they're talking about. This is a total surveillance society. So they're going to know what time you took the money out. They're already doing it through credit cards. I'm just saying it's going to be more corruption and more. They're getting people conditioned for the mark of the beast. Because what's the Bible say? He causes all to receive a mark on the right hand or on the forehead. And that's what biometrics is. Getting people used to paying for stuff with their hand and getting people used to paying for stuff with their faces, with their head. Like they have these new cell phones, like they can do facial recognition, they can do face payments, they can do face verification, and so on. And this is someone that I know. She knows what she's talking about because I told her about it, and I don't think she knew what she was saying. But what she said is the absolute truth. Because I told her never to take a biometrics. And she says, no way, that's connected into the mark of the beast. And what she said there is significant, because it is. It's all connected to the mark of the beast. Because I'm telling you guys, there's going to come a time, because they've been trying to push this for years. And it's called the Global ID Card, a national ID card. It was called the Real ID Act, and they finally pushed it through reform immigration, and they got it passed. So they said every American is going to have to hand over their biometrics, and this is by 2014. I think the reform immigration is in the Obamacare. I think it's there. I'm not sure. I don't know what immigration. If the immigration, whatever that is, if it's in the healthcare, then that's what it is. They said they're supposed to be rolling it out by the summertime of 2014. That every American will. Only time will tell if it happens by then or not. But this is what they're saying. Every true American has to hand over their biometrics. So you must not hand them over, because this is just a stepping stone towards the mark of the beast, and so on. So I just want to let you guys be aware of that. This is what's happening right now, and this is what is going on. This is the next generation. Even some people, they think it's cool. They don't have to worry, because there was a guy that walked into a store. He didn't even have a credit card or cash or any of that. You know? He's like, how am I going to pay for my stuff? I don't have a credit card and I don't have cash. Trying to make it all sound good. They're manipulating the public by these commercials, by these skips on television, making it all sound like it's more convenient, it's faster access, it's easy, you don't have to worry. Because I said even some people, they can't remember their PIN number, so they write it on the back of their card, and that's not good, because if their card gets stolen, the guy has, oh, it's right there on the back of the card, takes all the money out. So they're trying to say it's a safer thing that we've come up with, when it's just not. They've been at this since the very beginning. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this has been part of their plan. They've been waiting for this, because they actually said it in their own documents, that they've been at this for years. Okay? They want to enslave humanity. Because once you have that, they want to track, trace you, link you, you name it. And this is what they're doing. So anyways, the guy said, how am I going to pay for it? I have no credit card. I have no cash. So I'm going to pay it by my finger. And he did it. So I guess because he handed over his biometrics, so when he put his finger on the fingerprint reader, it automatically notified the database that has his fingerprint in the computer, and it analyzed and it matched and it verified that he is the person. And then after, he says accepted. So I guess it automatically takes money, digital cash, out of his account, because there's going to be no more cash. We are racing so rapidly right now towards a cashless society. And the FBI is saying that biometrics is the next generation. Next generation identification. You guys can check it up. They've been at this since the very beginning of time, and they're trying to make it all sound nice, but it's not. It's just to enslave its people. So I just want people to be aware that when this comes down the line, when they introduce it to the public, they're going to make it sound like a good thing. Is to protect you from identity fraud, identity theft, and so on. And it's more sustainable. It's more better for the economy, blah, 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 blah. The list goes on. But like I was saying, it's going to be linked in with your national ID card, your global biometric ID card. because it's going to have your photograph of your face on the card, and it's going to have links of your biometrics like a fingerprint or an iris scan that will be linked in to you, and that's how your ability to buy and sell will be. Okay? But there's going to come a time when it's going to move from the card, and then it's going to go on to the individual itself. Because even the military are saying everybody needs to take a microchip. They've been at this. They're working for it. Like, they want people to have RFID chips. I don't know if the mark of the beast is going to be an RFID chip or what, because they're coming out with all these new technologies, inventing tattoos that can track you, trace you, link you with your ability to buying and selling just by waving your hand with an electronic tattoo, an RFID tattoo. And like the other video that I made, will electronic tattoos replace internet passwords in all forms of identity? This is what's happening right now, so I just want to let you guys be aware of this. This is what's happening, and I want you guys to watch these videos if you want, so you guys can see it, because they show the clips and everything. I'm going to put a video description below I'm going to put some video links below in my description so you guys can see it, by Pastor Billy Crone. I'm going to put 2 videos in. Well, I'll try to put 3 videos. The Rise of Big Brother, Big Brother something, and the Global Mark, and what's the other one? Yeah, the Rise of the Occult. Like, he shows it all. Like, they have this organization called Unicon that they're working on. You won't even need a wallet or anything, because you can do it through your biometrics. How you pay for the product that you buy, it will just by scanning your face through facial recognition. And this is what they're talking about, because I also did a video on that as well. I did so many videos on this stuff because I want people to understand that this is for real. This is what is going on. Okay? You guys can see that video if you want. The name of that video is called "You Won't Need a PIN When You Pay for Everything with Your Face." Yeah, that's what the name of the video is. And these people are so blunt, they're not even ashamed. They're saying, well, I guess people that don't like it, they're not going to have a comfortable future. Because this is what they're bringing in, is biometrics. So I just wanted to let you guys be aware of this. This is not a good thing. Study biometrics. This is not right. This is wrong. This is against the Constitution. And this is an invasion of your privacy. Total control. This is all that's about, is control and power. And that's what they want. Because if they don't like you for some reason, they just push one button and they freeze your account. That's what they don't like. A cashless society gives the government more power and more control. And they know that. And that's why they're trying to make it all sound good, and yet it's been in the master plan for years to do this. So this is what they're doing. So I just wanted to let you guys be aware of that. I'm going to be putting those videos below my description. There are 3 videos. I'm going to try to put the 3 videos in there. If you guys can watch them, it would be great. But this is what's going on. They're getting people conditioned, even the kids and the children in the school. And isn't it funny? It's the right hand, because they have right hand palm scanner machines that they can only buy with the right hand, by scanning their hands and their fingers and so on. And in Newtown, Connecticut, that they're starting this fall, they're replacing the school IDs with their eyes. They're no longer going to need that school ID anymore. They're just going to scan the children's eyes when they go to school. That's going to be their new ID. They're going to be their eyes. And these people have come out so blunt and said, very soon your face is going to be your new national ID card. Your face is going to be your ID. That's what they're doing. Facial recognition, trying to make it all sound good. The new computers are coming out with biometric technology on it that you will only be able to go on. It's to protect you, or blah, 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 blah. They always try to make it sound good, but it's not. So this is all I wanted to say. So I want to let you guys go from here. And I believe that I've said enough. So this is all I want to say. So just remember, when this comes down the line, resist it. Just resist this thing when it comes down, because they're treating us like slaves and criminals, and it's not right. Don't let them mark you as a cattle, and this is exactly what they're doing. So I just want to let you guys go from here. This is just a stepping stone to the mark of the beast. Tracking, surveilling, totally everything will be open to the government on that single card. And by the way, on that card, There's RFID chips in it that track you everywhere you go. It's connected to their database. And that's all I gotta say, and God bless you all.